Hello? Okay, there we go. Sorry. Mic, moving stuff, all stuff. Yeah. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I'm pretty much late on somewhat this discussion on Dragon Age and Destiny, but I'm gonna do it for the heck of it. Don't care if I'm late. Um, you know, now I'm not one to keep up with everyone, so that's just something that you guys will notice and will have to get used to, I guess. um, but again, everyone's not perfect, so yeah. But yeah, also little update. Though I don't think many of you are going to be watching this, or will not care, or whatever, or won't find out, whichever. Updates on real life stuff. I'm going to be having a little bit of a different type of schedule with work, so I will be streaming on other days than I usually don't stream on. So, for example, I don't stream on Thursdays that much. Now I will have to. Fridays and Saturdays will be also my days off. So I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday off from work. So pretty much those days are my best chances of streaming. And after that, that's just work. So work schedule's changed, so it's gonna take me a while to get used to. But I really wanted to talk about some stuff, for example, Dragon Age, and I kind of wanted to talk about Destiny because I didn't know there's this trailer that Bungie brought out, so I wanted to talk about that as well. But let's talk about Dragon Age first because this is something that I've been waiting for 10 years. I've been waiting for this for 10 years. So let's start off with Dragon Age. Veilguard, I guess, is what it's called now. Before some context, if you don't know anything about Dragon Age, I would say I would recommend you guys to check out, play the other games, or watch the other trailers of those games, so you get a tone of the somewhat idea of what the game is about. Because what I've already seen this trailer. But I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and reaction to this trailer. Okay. I've also seen gameplay, so I won't be, watching the entire gameplay. I'll just give you guys my thoughts and also. But let's start with the trailer. Talk about the trailer, review it, all that stuff. And yeah, let's go from there. And yeah. So that's the trailer. Yeah, I know. You guys probably have heard a lot of people's opinions, reactions, thoughts about this. Mines are going to be pretty much the same, depending on which side of the coin you're on. um, for me, it's a disappointment. It seriously is a disappointment because um, I'm not a big. I wouldn't say I'm not a big fan, but I am a fan of Dragon's Age. Dragon's Age. I was gonna say Dragon's Dogma for some reason, but I've been a fan of Dragon's Age. Gosh, it. Dragon's Dogma, Dragon's Age. For some reason, those words just in my mind just get confused or twisted. So, Dragon's Age. Okay, Dragon Age, not Dragon's Age, Dragon Age, Dragon Age. I have been a fan of it. Like I played the first one, though I haven't finished it. That's my issue. I need to finish that. I know I played it as a kid. I can't remember what age I was, but I think it was like 8 or I don't know. I was like 8 or 10 at that time. I was playing it, and I know I liked it. I really enjoyed it. And then I never played Dragon Age 2, but I played Dragon's Age Inquisition, and that got me really into it because I really like the style and the tone, you know. But I from what I remember, I like Dragon Age Origins, the first one, more because there was more of a character backstory that I liked that they did. Dragon's Inquisition just didn't have that. Plus, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but plus, a lot of the females in Inquisition weren't really that attractive. The only one that was attractive was the assistant. I'm bad with names, but yeah, she was like the only one that was pretty much attractive. You know, sure the I guess a tomboy warrior could have worked, but you know, plus you couldn't romance other girl that I'm thinking of, the mage chick. But yeah, but yeah, pretty much. I really enjoyed Dragon's Age Inquisition, the story and stuff, and I've been waiting for 10 years for a Dragon Age 4 to continue off Inquisition. I was, you know, from my opinion of Dragon Age 4, of what I thought or should happen is we should still play as our Inquisitor hunting down Solas with I'm bad with names, guys. I'm so bad with names. This guy. Varric. I knew it. Varric. I knew it started with V. Varric. Just, you know. But no, we didn't get to have that choice, or EA didn't make that choice. So my first thoughts and reaction from this is it looks terrible. Okay, like this chick, she doesn't look ugly. I won't lie. She ain't ugly, but she's not a new character. She's a character from the last game. So she was like a side character, but she's not new. And I don't know what to say about this character. I don't know if it's just a design or her face, but she ain't that interesting looking. She's the detective. I'm like, why do we need a detective? You know, like, in a way, don't you think a scout would be the detective? You know, because they're a scout. You know, like, I don't know. I'm not good at telling what's the difference between a scout and a detective. But this is like a fantasy game, so why would we need a detective? And then we get a mage killer that I kind of think is weird. It's like, why do we need a mage killer? Because a mage killer, like, I don't know. I can't remember the story or the reason why we're in this location, But I talked to one of my coworkers at work about Dreadwolf, because this is another thing. They changed the name to Veilguard for no reason. Okay, they changed it to Veilguard instead of keeping it as Dreadwolf. But yeah, I talked to my coworker. She is a big fan of Dragon Age, and she knows more about the lore than I do. And I was like talking to her about it, and she gave me like such cool ideas and hype of like hype / hope for Dragon Age 4. But from seeing this, I'm like, nope, that hope is dead. So yeah, we get these characters, and this is the thing. We never had a trailer like this for Dragon Age Inquisition. We never had a trailer showing off characters like companions and all stuff. So this is like some weird, dumb. I want to say like I don't know what game am I thinking of? Overwatch / League of Legends. I don't know, like something like this kind of feels like what they would do, you know, because this doesn't feel nor look like a Dragon's Age game. This just seems like something that the Overwatch team or the League of Legends team. I don't think League of Legends is part of Bioware. No, I don't think so. But it looks terrible. And this is stupid. This is one thing I had a conversation with. A veil jumper? You're kidding me, right? You know, a veil jumper? The whole point of Inquisition is that there was no one that could do that except the Inquisitor. Of course, we got rid of the whole, you know, hand because of, I think we have, if I can remember, it was a while ago, is because we had a connection with Solus's type of spells, and that was screwing things up for us or something like that. I can't remember the reason. I'll probably play the game again. I was actually planning on playing all the Dragon Age games just for the hell of it before this came out, and I still might do it. But I don't know about if I'll buy this game. I might, but a veil jumper. I legit this is another thing I talked to with my coworker. Is there was nothing in the lore about a veil jumper. Like the point of Inquisition is that we could go through the veil because of the ability that our character, the Inquisitor, had. So it makes no sense that there is now a veil jumper. So hopefully they explain that. If they don't, then that's an issue. Yeah, that's like another thing. Another thing, she's not. I don't know. Again, too cartoony. Like, does not look attractive. And this whole thing, dude, what is this dude? This guy looks absolutely cartoony as hell. Like, what is this? This is not like if I had to compare this character to some character from the last game, would be what is his name? Let me pull him up. Let me pull him up. Dragon Age Inquisition characters. Because that guy doesn't look. He looks closely looks a little bit similar to this one character from Inquisition. I'm trying to see if I can find him. If I can. Maybe. Companions. Doran. It's maybe because of the mustache. Yeah, the mustache. But then again, his hair. His hair looks somewhat similar. Yeah, his hair's kind of similar. Kind of close. A little bit more backed up, but yeah, he looks like an older version of Doran. But again, he looks absolutely ugly. And this is I'm gonna wait until the end. But yeah, cartoony as hell, looks dumb, and this looks like some type of weird thing. Like, why is he killing these two random people? They don't look like thieves or bad people. They just look like people that were exploring a tomb, and he just backstabbed them. So I'm like, this guy's gonna be our partner? Like, that makes no sense. And then we have a warden, though I'm disturbed about these darkspawn. These darkspawn don't even look like darkspawn. Like, look at the dude. Look at that dude. Like, he looked absolutely ridiculous. I can't get a good stop. A pause picture, but he looks absolutely stupid. I want to, he looks retarded. He looks like a retarded darkspawn. So I don't. Who decided this? Who? It's not even. It doesn't even look like at all like a darkspawn. And why does this guy, this warden, have? It's been a while since I played Origins, but I don't think we've ever had small griffin companions. We had dogs. we had special types of dogs that were our somewhat companions. Like, I remember in the first game we got a dog companion that was well helpful for taking out darkspawn. So I don't understand why this guy, and he just looks stupid. Look at his face. He looks stupid. But yeah, this guy has a weird ass griffin. I don't even know what type of griffin this is. I don't even know if it is a griffin. It looks stupid. Ugly. But yeah. And then we get to the Kimahri, if I'm remembering right, the species. We get to Kimahri. Now, I didn't know this. I thought it was a dude, but the coworker said this was actually a chick. This Kimahri is a chick. She said it's the facials, but I'm like, I'm not seeing female facials. I'm seeing a dude facial. That face does not give me dude vibes. Are we sure this is a dude? This is a dude, not a chick? Because this looks like a dude. You know, the hair. I don't know. The hair just. I don't know what the reason is, but the biggest issue is that this is a. Oh, I had the audio off, didn't I? I had the audio off. My bad. My bad, guys. I had the audio off. But yeah, we had the. My biggest issue is that this is a Kimahri. So I think, from what I've been told, is that this is a human Kimahri. Half human, half Kimahri. If I'm saying the right name of the species. Or not species, race. So, even if it is a human, this doesn't look at all close to a Kimahri. Because Kimahri, if you know what a Kimahri is, he looks like Iron Bull from Dragon Age Inquisition. I think, and the Kimahris were in Dragon Age 2. I don't know if they were in Dragon Age 1. I'm not 100% sure, because again, never finished the game. But I know in 2, from clips and other stuff, Kimahri were in number 2. And Kimahris are big, tough, freaking like they're like dragonborns, and like dragon humanoid race. And they're cool. They're freaking badass. Like, Iron Bull is like one of my favorite companions in Inquisition. And I know we got to see, like, I think one female in the DLC of Inquisition. I don't know if there was any female Kimahris in the second one. I know you can make a female Kimahri in Dragon Age Inquisition character, as your own character. You can make your own Kimahri. I don't know how it looks, but yeah. They're supposed to be these tall, buff dudes / chicks, I say / chicks because, the chicks are the same. They're tall and pretty much buff. Not as buff as the dudes, but, they're badass. And this again, I'm not seeing the female facials. I'm seeing a dude's facials. Like that does not look like a female. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It just doesn't. Yeah, maybe at that shot right there. Yeah, maybe like yeah. Oh, okay, that looks like a female, but like close up, that looks like a dude. and then we get this whole point of
One more thing. This crew needs a leader. Someone we can count on. Someone that the world can count on. But where are we gonna find?
I'm like, oh, our main character is this hooded guy. Like I you know, to me, I'm like, yeah, I'd wear a hood. You know, I like mysterious, you know, stuff. But like I don't know. It's like not a really good show off because like in Dragon Age Origin trailers, Dragon Age Inquisition trailers, I don't know about the second one because I think the second one had its own character created. They didn't. You could still customize it, but they already had like a created style of what the character looked like. So, but pretty much the first one and the third one, you had like an idea of like, oh, this is a character. You know, there you can customize and all that stuff, but this is your character. Your character is this badass character in charge and all that stuff. Our character was just in a bar fight. And that was it. Like, like. I don't get the idea. And then it says together. So I want you guys to remember that. I want you guys to remember that them saying this. Together. Okay? Together. Defy the gods. Okay? Defy the gods. Also, I want to see if we can get a better picture. Better look. No, we can't get a good look on that. So together they fight the gods. So let's not defy Solus or anything else. Just defy the gods. So doesn't sound like we're gonna deal with Solus as we were planned to do. So that's another big red flag. So let's go to the gameplay. We're not gonna watch the entire thing. We'll watch mostly some of it. So, and before we watch part of it, because we're not gonna watch all of it, we're just gonna watch part of it. This showcase, this gameplay, only shows shows your character, whatever your character is made or class. Pretty much, it's gonna show only one class and show him as a level 1. Not a level 20, not max or anything like that, just level 1. And this is probably I don't know if it's the first mission. Did it say if it's the first mission? I just said this is your first look in Dragon Age Belgard. The following footage was captured from software in the development and takes place very early in the game. So we don't know if this is the first mission, second mission, whatever. But if it's early in the game, I'm going to assume it's pretty much close to the first couple of missions. And from what I've seen, I'm like, this is not kind of what I would like to see as my first mission. But then again, we did have Dragon Age Inquisition mission, but then again, that worked for a certain reason. For this, I just because like our character has, again, this is the thing, because from the perspective of playing Dragon Age Inquisition, I know why our character immediately went into arms in the beginning of the first mission, because one our character had a special power due to, well, the explosion that happened at I don't know what it's called, but a special meeting. So we had this special ability, blah blah blah, and due to that, they wanted us to do something about it. You know, and we meet Solus, we meet Varric, we meet all these characters. I'll have to play it for you guys so I can pretty much explain it better. But this does not explain much. This doesn't give me the idea of like, oh, you know, I was with Varric for a while and they recruited me, and now we're finally at this point. No, I feel like they just recruited my character because I just helped them out in the bar fight, and that was it. Because like legit, they bring up the bar fight. So we have our character. Yeah. Rook, level 1 rogue, backstory, Shadow Dragon, dragons, custom appearance, all that stuff. So I don't know if Rook is a name we could change. If not, that's gonna be an issue for me because I'm like, why Rook? Because I think we did get hints about the name Rook, but the only reason we got the hint of the name Rook was because, from what I remember in Dragon Age Inquisition, is that our character in no, actually not our character. Solus and Iron Bull played chess in their minds. Like they legit played a game of chess in their minds between each other, and it was funny. And I feel like the reason they gave our character the name Rook was because it was a placeholder and all stuff. So I'm hoping this isn't actually our character's name. But then again, they do say Rook a couple of times in the cutscenes. And that's an issue because one, that ruins the option of us having our own unique character name. Because I know in Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age Inquisition, we could have our own name. Of course, they didn't, you know, say our name. They just saw, you know, and the first one they called us Warden, or Inquisition they called us Inquisitor. That was it. So it's if our name is gonna be Rook, I hope the reason our name is Rook is because that's our code name. For some reason, I hope so. If we can't give our character a name, then that sucks. But that's not the worst part about it. So from graphics, the way the game looks, it looks all right. I don't know. I'm a little picky on some things. Like it doesn't look terrible. It looks pretty good. But I've seen better. I've seen better, in my opinion, and I want to say it might be a little better than Dragon Age Inquisition graphics. Maybe, I don't know. We can compare them, or maybe someone has already compared them, if they can or have, or will. Who knows? But yeah, the character look. You know, your character looks. I don't know that the character, the way he looks just looks weird. I don't know. Just the way his face looks. I'm just like, I don't know if that was some bad customization options or what. But let's see. So we get the cutscenes.
Big ritual.
What's his stand? It's like I'm squatting. I'm like, what? And her ass is showing, like she's legit just popping her ass out. But like, so literally, what is this animation slash position? I'm like, who's thought of this? I'd say this is perfect. No, this looks absolutely stupid. I don't know. The way they did it just seemed bad. Cutscene, you know, at first it looks good. Of course, I've heard people complain about Varric's has less chest hair. I thought that was funny.
Is it because of the bar? Word travels fast.
Again, they said bar. Again, in the trailer, we were in a bar. So, legit. I think we just got recruited straight up at a bar fight and that was it. So hopefully there's an actual backstory of why we joined instead of this whole, oh, we were at a bar and they recruited me and that was it. I hope not. If so, I'm gonna be really upset. So we get these first look of these demons for Velgard, and yeah, I will talk about that later once we get to a good point. But let's get to the actual gameplay.
A lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
What about you two? Are you okay?
So I've seen this. I think people said this. This is legit. Looks like Mass Effect choices, and it does. I never really got into Mass Effect. I wanted to, but due to, I guess, certain reasons, I didn't. So yeah, but I've seen plenty of it to know what's different. So this looks completely like Mass Effect. Now let's get straight to the gameplay. Now this is the big issue for, I think, a lot of us Dragon Age fans, is the combat. This is not Dragon Age combat at all.
Demons, here they come.
Yeah, so it's a hack and slash RPG gameplay. Yeah. I just, I'm not a fan of it, you know, like the way it looks. And I want to say, like, if I was playing like this gameplay, like I was the one playing this gameplay, I'd feel this would be tedious or just not enjoyable, because all I can see is just you spamming a button to attack and then change to a bow and all that stuff. So I'm kind of, because from what I'm seeing is I'm getting some vibes of hack and slash Arkham Knight gameplay, like, because the dodge, because if we go, let me actually slow this down. Okay, turn up the sound. So pulls out his bow, he's going to get attacked right there, boom. Literally, that is a complete utter, just completely similar to Batman Arkham Knight fighting, because when someone's gonna hit you, you get the thing. I don't know what the word is, but you know, you get this, the somewhat Spidey sense in a sense, or Batman sense, you know, if you want to call it that, because it's also in Spider-Man game too. But you know, Batman sense, Spidey sense, all that stuff. It's pretty much that. And watch, he's get right when you know, for PlayStation, he'll press circle to dodge that, immediately dodge it, because when it procs and you press that, you do a cool dodge invasion move. So watch, he's gonna do that. He dodges. He does that special dodge movement. Now, another thing I've noticed is that we have two companions. Okay, two companions, and none of these guys are doing a lot of damage. Now, I want to get. Let's go to the beginning. Back to the beginning. Let's get back to the beginning. So. Here's that, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Family stuff. All right. What was I talking about? I was talking about the gameplay. Gameplay, Batman dodge, kind of style. I don't know. It's similar to that. What else? Oh yeah, I was gonna say that the companions don't seem to be doing a lot of damage. So let's see. Yeah, so let's go back on that because that. So we take a first attack. We take that much damage, and then someone shoots another thing, but that doesn't do any damage. That didn't do any damage. Let me move this so I don't bump it by accident. Yeah, that didn't do any damage because we attack, boom. Yeah, it did a tick. It just did like a little tick. So that's a big red flag if you think about it, because the point of Dragon Age games is pretty much you playing with your companions. Like, think of like Baldur's Gate 3. You know, for people that haven't played Dragon's Age games, pretty much it's like Baldur's Gate. You know, well, actually, Baldur's Gate 3 is like Dragon Age back in the day. Pretty much you have your companions, you move around, you attack enemies together and all that stuff. Of course, the difference with Dragon Age 3 is that it's not like Dragon Age Inquisition. I think it's more, from what I've been told, people say that Dragon Age, well, Baldur's Gate 3 is more like Dragon Age Origins, the first game. But I can't say anything because it's been a while since I played it. But yeah, you can pretty much, you know, stop motion, tell your character to do a certain attack and all that stuff, and then, you know, so forth. And the whole point of Dragon Age is pretty much you work with your companions, because your companions are your companions. They're gonna help you out, take out bosses, fight and all stuff. And like I said in the last trailer, it says together you will defy the gods. Well, I'm not seeing that together is working out, because from what I'm seeing and what I have been told is that in total you can have 3 companions. So I don't know if that means that's including you, your character, or what. If it is including your character, that means we only get 2 companions to recruit and have in our party. And in Dragon Age Inquisition, I think how many commands do we have? I think it was more than 2 and 3. It was definitely more than 3, I think. Dragon Age Inquisition. Let's see. Party size. Party size. No, that's not gonna help me. How many companions can you have in your party? I'm actually searching this in DuckDuckGo, not Google. I search in Google, might be easier. Companions are the 9 people who accompany the Inquisitor, but that's 9. That party. That's in total. You have 9 companions. That's another thing. You have less companions in this game because we got like what? We had the detective, the scout, the mage, killer, the veil jumper, necromancer, and then the other somewhat chick, I guess. So that's 7. So we are like too short. I don't think we can count Varric or Solus, because I say that because of other reasons. 4 ASAP, so 4 in total, right? I don't know. I gotta look at the gameplay. Some gameplay. I think we had 4 or 5, including our character. So I could be wrong, but if this is what I've been told correct, we can have 3 in total, including our character. So 2 companions. Then that's bad. That's bad. But maybe not. But let's see. Look, Varric or whoever shot this dude and did that much damage. Jeez, that's just sad. Like, that's not a lot of damage. Like, our character's doing a lot of damage. And these companions, in a sense, because this is, again, this character is a level 1, so our companions, in a sense, should be higher level. Maybe like level 5 or something. So they should be, because, you know, they had more experience and we're just being recruited. So it would make sense. But no. Alright, let's just skip this. So, like I said, it's a hack and slash game play. It's nothing close to what Dragon Age Inquisition or the previous games had, because pretty much from Origins, I think for the second one you were like in a top view. I don't know what the right word is. Like, you know, not third person, not first person. It's the top view. You know, like high view kind of view of the game. So you can control all your allies and all that stuff. Well, not completely top view, but close enough. But yeah, you could swap 2 different characters, because the whole point of it is, again, you're playing and having your companions work together, help you out, and all that stuff. And that was really good in Origins and in Inquisition. I don't know about the second one because I haven't played it. But yeah. But this doesn't look at all close enough. The only time we see anything close to, I want to say, stop motion, or like, you know, freezing and commanding characters, is if we can get to this point, this. And this to me looks terrible. I'm just gonna say it looks terrible, because just like imagine myself playing this and then just this pops up. I'm like, how is this gonna work? Because because this is the issue. We're playing we're playing in third person. We're not changing to a top view or anything when controlling our character or the companions. We're just staying in third person view, and we're somewhat supposed to control our characters, because this is going to be one of our companions, one of our characters. So this pretty much confirms, unless this will be added to be for another character, but this somewhat confirms that we can only have 2 companions. So for example, we have Varric and the other girl, so 2 companions. Pretty much a big red flag for me, and I think a lot of Dragon Age fans, unless they add another one here. But again, why change what was Dragon Age style? Because it doesn't make sense to have this completely change. Like, would I like a hacker slash Dragon Age game? Sure. This style, or the way I'm looking at this, isn't what I would want. Like, if I had to compare, if I wanted an example of what I wanted, a game example, I would say Dragon's Dogma 2. That is a game I would want to be merged into Dragon Age completely. Or like, if there was a way you could have Baldur's Gate 3 and Dragon's Dogma 2 to be combined together into Dragon Age, I think that'd be a pretty dope game. If I had to think about it, Of course, like, how would that work? Because, they're both different type of game style. I don't know. Like, use your imagination. You're a game dev and figure it out. But then again, I'm like, you could do like something like Dragon Age Inquisition, because, Dragon Age Inquisition didn't follow the first and second game, but they still had the Dragon Age tone and style, just a little more different. Because instead of having like more Baldur's Gate, they had more, like how to phrase it. This is one thing I suck about talking. it's like in Baldur's Gate 3, you did the whole stop phase, the phase of fighting. You told this character to attack this guy, and then you see how much damage you do, and then you go to next character until your turn has ended, and then it goes to the enemy turn. I think that was how it was in Dragon Age Origin, but that was changed in Inquisition. I don't know about the second one because again, never played it. So, because in the second one you had the ability to have more of a live action fight, so no, stop, control, and then end your turn. That wasn't how it worked in Inquisition. How it worked is that you could pause the game, in a sense, and control each character. So, I could tell one of my characters, hey, do this, do this, and have another character defend that character or help them out fight this enemy, kind of thing, and then go back to fighting and go back to the actual fight and all stuff. So you could pause and then do all stuff. It's hard to explain, guys. I'm bad at explaining. I'm like, I have the words in my head, but I can't say the words because it's on the top of my tongue. All stuff. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I'll just have to bring this clip on Twitch or YouTube, whichever this live stream clip of what I'm talking about, and then I'll just put gameplay in the background to explain it. Okay? Comment down below in the YouTube comments of this stream and let me know if you want that, if you don't understand. If no one says anything, I'll just do it anyways, if I remember. But my point is that they completely scrapped how that was in the previous Dragon Age games. They just let's just do hack and slash and then do a whole pause type of thing, so it somewhat makes Destiny fans happy. But this doesn't, because this is the issue. Because we're stuck in this pose, this screen. How do we know if we can control it? Like, what if, for example, let's just say there's more enemies. Let's say there's an enemy right next to me or behind me, and I want one of my teammates to help me out and take that enemy down. I don't even know if I can turn, freeze the game like it is right now and turn around and then tell my characters or control my characters' companions to take care of that character. I don't know, because I feel like there's been a somewhat similar design of this in another game, and when I try to move around while frozen, it immediately bugs out and then takes me out. So that kind of doesn't seem like it's gonna be a guaranteed fix for us Dragon Age fans, So yeah, I don't see this as a good thing. I see this as a bad thing, because all this shows is it's gonna be useless for companions and only helpful for doing your special attacks and all stuff. But at the same time, why have your special attacks in this screen? Why not have your attacks in a normal screen? Because again, in Dragon Age Inquisition, I didn't need to pause my games to do a special magic attack. I could for certain magic spells, but not all of them. For certain ones, no. Well, then again, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think there were some attacks that I didn't need to pause the game to do a certain attack. But that's just me. And maybe because I play a lot of games that didn't do this. So I don't know. I just just a big giant no for me. So yeah. So we get all this. We meet the detective chick. I don't know if it's just because it's the area, the city, design or stuff, but her outfit just it looks cool, but that hat and her face, I don't know. This it's like it's like how old is she? How old is she? It's like my character isn't gonna be the same age as this character. That's for damn sure. I always make my characters the somewhat same age as I am in real life, in a way. So I'm like, in a sense, well, of course, that's actually not a lie. That's a lie in a way, but you know what I mean. I'm like, my character is not gonna be the same age as this chick, so there ain't gonna be no romance with this chick, if she's older than me. I don't know if I'll get hate on that either, but it's whatever. Let's see. So we get to more fighting with these demons, and I say demons with air quotes because they don't look like demons to me. And this is why another reason why I brought up the whole Mass Effect kind of feel is because of this. I'll say something in a second, but like, look at this. These have shields, and I could be wrong, but I think there were shields in Dragon Age Inquisition, but I don't know, with this whole RPG hack and slash kind of style, it just kind of it just feels wrong. It just feels wrong, it feels wrong. And again, companions doing damage right here. Not a lot of damage. Us, we're doing a lot of damage. Whole lot of damage. Like, what's the point of having companions if we're doing more damage? The only thing I'm thinking of is that our companions are just useful to just I don't know, distract them or just waste our time, just waste our screen time. Also, there's another thing I wanted to bring up is because of this gameplay, all the enemies. Maybe this is not a good one. Well, maybe it is. All these enemies stagger. And maybe yes, maybe it's because it's a level 1 mission, this is the beginning and all stuff. But if this is gonna be a thing for the entire time where these guys can be staggered easily, that's an issue for me, because like, I don't want to stagger easy, hack and slash game that I just have to fight these characters that are just pretty much sponges. I'm just gonna be bored real fast, 100% bored. So yeah, like, he just staggers them. It's like, maybe it's a skill. I don't know, maybe it's a rogue skill. Who knows? But he just keeps on staggering these dudes. And like, they don't do anything. They don't have like some type of like attack or a skill to dodge or parry. That's one thing I think I want to say is like, these guys just give me the feel like BioWare is like are like copying coding or copying gameplay of older games and bringing them into newer games. So it's like they're not actually adding anything new. They're just adding old stuff, old code, old gameplay style into a new game to make it seem like it's a new thing, but really it's not. It's just something from a different game. That makes sense. But yeah, back to these guys. So this is a prime demon, and a prime demon does not look like this. Okay, prime demon does not look like this at all. The first time we saw a prime demon, from what I can remember, maybe there was prime demons in Dragon Age Inquisition, not Inquisition Origins, I mean, but from Inquisition, this is not what the prime demons look like at all. This is not at all close enough. Prime demons did not look like alien demons. And I say this truthfully. These guys, maybe not truthfully, honestly, I don't know. These guys look like aliens. These guys look like alien monsters that came from a different dimension. These do not look like demons at all. Not a single hint of demon looking stuff. The only ones that looked like demons were these guys. Were these fiery dudes. Where are these dudes? We only fought the flying alien dudes. Literally here, and then we fought another batch of them here. You know, another batch of these wizard sword wielding guys, and then we fought a prime demon. Where, you know, where's these fire dudes? You know, these fire dudes were just for show. There's not a single gameplay of a fight with these guys at all. Those were more fire, more like, those were more demon looking than these guys. None of, like, they look like aliens, alien monsters, or something from a different dimension. Did not look like anything. And that's why I say this looks more like Mass Effect than Dragon Age. Okay, like this is something from a Mass Effect team than a Dragon Age team, and because of BioWare, you know, because they're, I'm just gonna say it, whoever did it or decided to do it, you know, they're idiots for firing the people that know about Dragon Age, the ones that made Dragon Age. They're the idiots because they just got rid of the people that could make a good Dragon Age game and just gave it to people that are idiots and know nothing. Because again, this is not a Dragon Age game. This is a game that, in my opinion, this is completely just the same thing as Assassin's Creed being turned into RPG. This is literally the same thing. I got vibes of Assassin's Creed, Origins or Odyssey style, like them getting rid of what Assassin's Creed felt and change it to RPG. This is what it feels like. Is BioWare changing the style, the tone of what Dragon Age is. That is the issue. And I also got the vibes of Day Before. And if anyone doesn't know about Day Before, it was supposed to be this survival zombie game that was pretty much popular. Like, it was popular by its gameplay trailer, its information that we had, but then when it came out and when we actually saw actual gameplay, live actual gameplay and trailers about it, and actually people played it, it was a scam. It was trash. It was terrible. And this is the same thing. This is legit the same thing. Okay? And why I say this is because, one, we've been having Dreadwolf for a long time. We've been knowing about Dreadwolf for quite a while. I don't know how long, maybe a year, maybe a couple years, but we have known about Dreadwolf for a while. And we had some teasers, some little bit of sneak peeks about things, and then boom, they changed it to Veilguard and then showed the trailer, the gameplay, and it just gives me the Day Before vibes, you know? Like, this seems like a scam. Like, it's just so bad that it gave me that vibe, and I'm pretty much disappointed and upset because, you know, again, I'm not a big Dragon Age fan. Jeez, can't say that right. But I'm worried because this is just showing proof that like everything else, everything's getting ruined. You know, game development, gaming companies are just going to the shitter because of a lot of stupid shit. And I don't want to say anything because I don't want to get into this, you know, that circle, but maybe I might have to because it's getting ridiculous at this point. But literally, it's just, I just don't understand the mindset of this decision for BioWare and for the team that's in charge of this. Okay, I don't understand it. I don't get it, and I don't like it. Will I buy this game? Will I play it? Maybe. But if I am going to, I'm not buying no special edition BS because I have been burnt too many times. I have been burnt too many damn times by these game companies, promising me things and then boom, I get absolutely betrayed and lied to. So I'm just, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I am upset. I'm disappointed. That's all I'm gonna say. Didn't really do a good job of what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't want to get into more of this stuff without getting more upset. But I just wanted to share my thoughts on this because, yeah, well, I'm just in a mood to play some Dragon Age just to remember the good times of playing a good actual Dragon Age game. Because when this comes out, I think a lot of you are going to be going back to the original games. I feel like it. If this goes really bad, then yeah, I think a lot of people will be going back to the original. So, yeah. I feel like they need a. Like I don't want it to happen, but if it's necessary, they might need to actually do another 10 years. Scrap this and do another 10 years, because yeah. But I don't think that's gonna happen, and I think a lot of people will be not happy if that happens, because we've been waiting for 10 years, and I get that. I'm the same. I don't want to wait another 10 years, but these guys had 10 years to wait to do some work. Maybe they didn't get started on it until like a certain time, so maybe they weren't working on it 10 years, but still they had 10 years to have someone plan something and all that crap. But then again, maybe during the firing of people, they just got rid of or scrapped this stuff, and that's gonna be another thing that's gonna be blamed on BioWare, because it is their fault for this. It is their fault. All right, let's get into some Destiny stuff. Okay, let's get on to the next next issue. I'm kidding, not I wouldn't say next issue. I would say just next talking point, I guess. So before we start this video, let's talk about Lightfall. Not Lightfall. My bad. I keep doing this. Final Shape. If I had to rate the campaign, I would say it would be a 6, 7 out of 10. I don't know. I'd maybe say 6 or 5 out of 10. It's like the campaign wasn't bad, but I don't know. Maybe like if I finish the raid, it might change my mind. But I haven't done the raid yet. Maybe hopefully this weekend I will. So maybe I'll give a different update on that. But for right now, from playing the Legendary campaign and all that stuff, story wise, I am just have some mixed feelings about the game. Nothing's really improved, to be honest. Like, I still have some mixed feelings with Bungie. It's just, yeah, to me, like, nothing really has improved with Destiny for me. I'll still play it. I still want to mess around with some stuff. I still want to try and see if I can get good Prismatic. I'm a Warlock, so I haven't really found anything that works for me. So, but yeah, not what I was hoping for the campaign. I don't know if my expectation was too high or just too low. I don't know. Just was a little bit disappointed for some of the decisions and some of the outcomes. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I wouldn't say this game was better than Forsaken, or this DLC was better than Forsaken or Witch Queen. I still think Witch Queen's still better, and I still think Forsaken's way better. Like I don't know, like just something about Forsaken I liked more than than like Final Shape. I keep saying Lightfall, but that's not right. But yeah, let's watch this and we'll go from there.
Episodes are telling singular stories that stand on their own, that are also building up mysteries for the future of Destiny.
For the episodes, we introduced this single object of immense power. An echo is a direct result of the battle with the Witness.
All of the darkness that was holding it together exploded out, colliding with the matter-making properties of light, manifesting all of these different memories inside of the Witness.
This collision of darkness and light created this explosion, and so these echoes spread across the galaxy.
The first echo that we encounter landed on Nessus. What they find there is that this echo has transformed the planet, awoken it into something it's really not supposed to be.
So we go down to Nessus, and we immediately realize that the Vex are acting a little strange. So we work with Failsafe and the first activity, Breach Executable. And this is a 3-player activity, arena style, kind of offensive that we haven't really done before. We've got these big, cool, like geysers of radiolaria that explode out of the ground, and you need to cap them off while you're keeping the enemies at bay.
Things that have only existed in the Vex net are now coming out into the real world. You're gonna see that, like, Nessus is different now.
As we get deeper and deeper towards the core, it really starts to become very apparent.
So you're gonna go down into these landmarks, and you're gonna unearth the ancient secrets of a lost civilization.
We have a mysterious new enemy, and they are able to do things that we have not encountered in an enemy before. We're seeing new behavior from the Vex. Who is behind this, but also what are they doing and to what end?
Okay, so I watched the Echo trailer, and I didn't know about this whole Echo thing, where the Echo was some type of thing that came from the memory of the Witness, I guess. I don't know. I'm confused by that. Like, how does the Echo of a memory or whatever does this? I'm kind of confused. So hopefully there's a lore that explains that. I'll probably have to go to buy for Mylan to understand that. But to be honest, when I saw the trailer, I legit assumed that we're finally going to find out who the true creator of the Vex was. Like, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for us to actually have an actual story of who created the Vex, or who's the leader of the Vex, or something like that, you know, because I think we try to find out, or we try to stop the creation of the Vex, but due to, I think, the homeworld where the Vex live, it's somewhere far away, and we can't get there. But that's what I was hoping for. But from what this is saying, that's not it. So I'm kind of confused on that. Hopefully that'll be explained. Hopefully, in the story or in the lore. I don't know. Depending on Bungie, they sometimes do a terrible job at that. So, okay, let's go to the Revenant.
Revenant is going to be very Fallen themed.
The Fallen don't have a home planet anymore. Reese has been gone for a long time, and they've been looking for a new home across the galaxy.
Revenant has more dark fantasy themes. It's about slaying vampires with a touch of Splicer mixed in.
The player gets to be a Slayer Baron. we'll learn that in Elixni culture, this was a role that was reserved for the most renowned monster hunters.
For that one, we took a really hard lean into the vampire hunter fantasy.
We're introducing the system called potion crafting. Combat potions boost your artifact directly, then your loot potions, those are going to allow you to have agency over the rewards that you're chasing. What we'd like to do in year 10 is give players more agency in their pursuits. You'll see more experiences where you can kind of decide what you want to do in this next step.
Fikrul is back, and he's got the Echo. And this is what Fikrul's using to build his new Army of Darkness. And he's moved into an Awoken Watchtower, Fikrul's Vampire Keep. We took a lot of inspiration from horror for that one.
I was muted. My bad. I hate when I do that. When I keep forgetting that I muted myself on this. So we're talking about this echo thing. So I'm a little confused on the whole word of echo. Like, I really hope there's an explanation on what echo is or the meaning of it, because yeah, let's see. Echo visual language, I cannot pronounce that, is a Priz subclass colors. So I'm guessing Priz is for short for prismatic subclass colors. Does have prismatic color kind of style. Should feature Echo Sundog effects when screen. Yeah, that's all blurred out. But yeah, I'm still confused on the whole meaning of what an echo is. So, cause like, yeah, I don't know. I'm confused. And we're getting these like, so they're saying that the Elixni had they called it player gets to be a Slayer Baron. Will learn that Elixni in Elixni culture, this was a role that was reserved for the most renowned monster hunters. So I kind of like the idea of a monster hunter kind of season or style for Destiny. Like, from what it looks like, this is a worm god right here, I think, or maybe something else close to similar to a worm god. But I think that's cool. It'd be kind of cool to have a future. Imagine if like there was a future of Destiny that could make it me more like a hunter kind of style game. But that would be impossible for Bungie. But yeah, like I think that's cool. Like, oh, there's monsters and stuff. So and them doing like this whole vampire thing, like, what does that mean? Like, did Fikrul, with the power of this echo or something, or maybe he found something in the universe, or he did something to himself to make himself become this Elixni vampire thing? I don't know, because they're saying vampire, so I'm like, is he Elixni vampire, or what is he? Like, I need more context so I can understand what you mean by you want to do this whole vampire hunting, monster hunting kind of thing, this theme. The only thing we're getting is that Elixni used to be, in a sense, had a culture of monster hunters, and I'm like, that's cool. I'm down for that. But the whole vampire thing, I would like more of a context. Like, did Fikrul with the Echo or before the Echo turned himself into some type of vampire Elixni, or Scorn, I should say, because technically Scorns, in a sense, Scorns are mutated Elixni, or they're more undead Elixni in a way, because you know they're, because like from lore, from what I remember from lore, what was his name? The warden of the prison elders. Forgot his name. He was messing around with dark ether, or like ether, and then dark ether, ether turned into dark ether, and then it infected a dead fallen or dead drag or something, and then that drag turned into a Scorn. So in a way, I feel like dark ether makes undead fallen, and the fallen turn into Scorn. So technically they're zombie Scorn is pretty much the term zombie for listening. That's what I interpreted by, but I could be wrong. This weapon looks cool. Hopefully it's not exotic. It'd be kind of cool if this was an actual, weapon from the season, not an exotic. Like an exotic that looked like this would be cool, but I would like an actual weapon set of these style, of this style. But yeah, let's get to all the stuff. And from what they said, Fikrul's Vampire Keep. So I'm going to definitely assume that this means is that we're going to be having a dungeon. Okay, because like if they're still doing the raid dungeon kind of style that they've been doing for a while. If not, then I don't know, maybe this will be a raid, or maybe it'll be a dungeon. I don't know. But yeah, let's get back to it.
Keep. We took a lot of inspiration from horror for that one.
Actually, wait. That's a Drake. That's a Drake, not a Scorn. So wait, now I'm confused. Are they not Scorn anymore? Are they? Okay, they're confusing me now. They're confusing me now. Yeah, it's Scorn. Not Scorn. It's Dregs. Drag. There's no Scorn. Only Fikrul is a Scorn, unless what the Echo or wherever he did turn him back to a fallen. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm massively confused.
That one.
Heresy is about the Hive Pantheon dealing with some new interesting revelations that happen. We want to take the Hive Pantheon and shake up the snow globe. It means that we want to take the existing relationships that we see inside of it and put them through such a stress test that they come out changed.
In Heresy, there's this new eldritch force that's bubbling up to the surface that is opening new doors, creating powerful mysteries, and ultimately they'd lead us back to the Dreadnought.
We're going back to the Dreadnought. It's awesome. Some fans might think we've forgotten about the Dreadnought completely, but we're going to give it a whole new purpose.
Wait a minute. I don't know why, but this right here, this concept art, whatever this is, looks like dragon skin. Just the way it looks like dragon skin. I don't know, just something about it just gives me a dragon vibe. I mean, kind of cool, but
we're gonna give it a whole new purpose.
Because because Bungie screwed up dragons. I'm not gonna get into that conversation.
We want this to be an eldritch, inscrutable fortress of secrets.
The peeling that you'll see on the Dreadnought, the weapons themselves are peeling back to reveal a new, spooky, bony front. Since this release deals with kind of two big themes, we have two armor sets. We've had some armor sets that are kind of in the Eris theme in the past, but this is like straight up, I'm Eris's squad. And then the Hive Ship Navigator armor set explores like, what if we were driving the ship? What if we were the navigators?
If you really liked Shattered Realm, if you really liked the Coil, you're going to love this new Dreadnought activity. With every episode, there are a ton of interesting twists and turns that I don't think anybody's really going to suspect. We haven't seen anything like this in Destiny before, and I'm excited to get after it.
Okay, so they didn't really explain or say anything about the story of Heresy, so I'm not sure if they want us to assume or they just want us to guess and just keep it secret because it's technically the last episode. Because from what I'm seeing is that we're going by the Dreadnought. Shocker. That's cool because, you know, it's always been a good question. What is going on with the Dreadnought? Why haven't we been checking on it? Or why haven't we had any lore about it? Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. They didn't hit anything about not Zero Wrath. Is it Zero Wrath? I'm bad with names. Like I said, I'm bad with names. So I didn't say anything hinting about her, but they said Navigator because the armor set right here, they called it, what was it called again? What if we were the navigators? The Hive navigators. So I feel like if this is Titan, I'm gonna be pissed because this looks cool. No, this is definitely Warlock. Never mind. Because like the way this looks like a Titan thing, but now I see a bond. I'm like, okay, never mind. This looks cool. I definitely, if this is actually the armor, I'm excited for it because that looks sick as hell. I wanted some cool badass Hive armor. but yeah, getting back to the point. They say Navigator, so I want to say and kind of want to guess / assume that this Heresy episode isn't going to be anything about Zevil Wrath. It might be something to do with Savathun. So my best guess is that maybe this might be another thing of Savathun, because Savathun, from the missions that we did after the campaign with Savathun, is preparing us for something. I don't know if she's preparing us for maybe her sister again, or she's preparing us for the next threat that she might know or might be suspecting that might happen in the future. Who knows? But that's my feeling on this, is that we're gonna be taking over the Dreadnought for a reason. I don't think it's gonna be because of Zero Wrath, because again, if they were gonna say something about, if it was gonna be about Zero Wrath, I feel like they would have said something, they would have hinted something, but no. It's called Heresy, and I remember the meaning. Let me double check because I don't want to get it wrong. The meaning of Heresy. Descent of the practice to disagree with the party leader was heresy. So, descent or deviation from dominant theory, opinion, or practice to disagree with the party leadership. So, this is something that mostly is against or is a heresy to the Hive completely. So this could be another Savathun thing, because Savathun has been, in a way, been going against the Hive's way of believing. From what I've could understand, I could be wrong, but and plus, you know, we've been pretty much, even though I don't like this, we've been pretty much having Eris be our Hive god, though I don't like it. I have my reasons why, okay, but I don't like it. So it would be another thing of Savathun and Eris Morn working together and doing some more heresy kind of work against the Hive nature. So probably going to be doing something with the Dreadnought, and or because they did show some screenshots, so actually concept arts of, let me find it, of Crota, Oryx, and the sisters, or should I say daughters of Oryx. So this could be another thing, could be another meaning of heresy, is that they are going to bring back, or try to bring back, pretty much everyone of Oryx's bloodline, or should I say family. So this could be a meaning of that, is that the Hive want to go and deny and pretty much do heresy of the Hive ways to bring back Oryx and Crota and the sisters, because they have lost their, pretty much their leaders, because Zero Wrath is weak due to us, plus due to Savathun, and Savathun is pretty much, in a way, not really, from what I could make sense, isn't really a great leader in a way. So because she does her like experiments, she does her own little lies and tricks and stuff. So I don't think a lot of Hive people don't like it. They don't like what's going on. So they're probably going to do some heresy and go back on the sword logic and bring back Oryx, Crota, and the sisters. That is all I can assume, because again, why bring up these pictures? Why bring up these guys? Why not bring up Savathun? Why not bring up Zero Wrath? Plus, we haven't even met Zero Wrath at all. But yeah, like, that's the only thing I could get from what they are showing. But I could be wrong. So, yeah. And they talk about these weapons.
And navigators.
If you really like Shattered Realm, if you really liked...
I don't know about the weapons. The weapons kind of look cool, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Weapons. But yeah, now I like the look of this. This is kind of cool. This is definitely I don't think this is anything to do with heresy. I think this is them showing a little bit of like something from Remnant. What was it called again? What's it called again? I'm bad at remembering names. Revenant, yeah, Revenant. This is something from Revenant. And I think this is another thing that they're like monster hunters. Maybe they hunted down worm gods, or whatever the word is for worms. They might have a Lixney word for it. But yeah, maybe this is a Lixney's monsters that they hunted down and stuff. So that'd be kind of interesting, but at the same time, a little disappointing because I was kind of hoping for some more different type of species to fight against. But then again, this is Bungie, so they kind of can't show off any, or not show off. They can't really add anything new for some reason, lack of creativity, or they just want us to believe that pretty much everything is dead because of the Witness. In a way, yeah, maybe that's true, but at the same time, it'd be pretty damn boring if that's true. You know, just imagine the universe being empty, and the only thing that's left is humans, Vex, Fallen, or should I say Lixney, Cabal, Hive, and if you want to call them, you know, want to put them differently, Cloud Striders, and Awoken, then again Awoken, and then Exos, and then all stuff. So it's like kind of small if you think about it. Like if that's all of them, that's kind of the morning. So hopefully that's not true. If it is, like I said, would be kind of depressing. But yeah, we see this cool little thing. This guy looks like Randall Randall the Vandal. But maybe that's not it. But that'd be kind of funny because people would be doing a lot of memes of that. Now this looks. I think this was hinting Echo. Because why I say that? Guys, slow it down. Why I say that is because this looks like the neck of I can't see it, but yeah, it looks like the neck thing around the somewhat new enemy, Echo enemy, whatever. So maybe so it looks like something out about the Echo. Looks like their feet for some reason. And this is definitely this is something for Revenant. Now that I'm looking at this, I see this, and this kind of gives me a hive look. Like, isn't that a hive symbol? I know that's a fallen symbol, but this, I don't know. This kind of gives me a fallen symbol, so it'd be kind of interesting if the reason that the fallen are turning into vampires is because they have done something with the fallen, or they eaten fallen. Imagine if they ate fallen because they were so hungry, they ate fallen, and the fallen corpses corrupted them and they became vampires. That'd be kind of interesting. But yeah,
We haven't seen anything
oops.
like this in Destiny before, and I'm excited to get after it.
And now Heresy, and now it says Destiny 2 Year 11 Code Frontier. Now, what does that mean? Okay, what does this mean? It says Destiny 2, it doesn't say, and it says Frontiers. And a lot of people are assuming this means that it might be a Destiny 3. And I talked to one of my buddies this morning about Destiny 3 or something about it. Can't remember how the discussion started, but pretty much we talked about it. And we just brought up about the Destiny 3. I think we were talking about Prismatic. I think that was it. We were talking about Prismatic and our thoughts about it. Could share my thoughts about that as well on stream, but let's get to that later. I think he said like they're going to be getting rid of classes and they're going to go with classes. How did he put it? It was like how to play a certain class was depending on how you wore certain armor. And for me, if that's true, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that. Cause like it might work, but depending on Bungie, hopefully they do a great job on it, but I don't know. But if they're getting rid of classes and are just gonna make classes based on what armor you wear, then yeah, that might be interesting, might be fun to mess around with. But in my opinion, I'm like, how about just doing a skill tree kind of thing? Because like I want to say, for example, if you guys ever played this game, not many have. There's a game called Albion Online, and I like this game because I didn't get much far into it. I like the idea of the game because in the game you could play any class, but you had to learn or master a certain type of weapon, armor, or like skill. Because in the game you could legit do anything. Okay, you could become a blacksmith, a lumber fisher. Also, if you could be anything you want, and you legit do whatever you want, it was cool. And the skill tree of that game was big. It was the biggest skill tree of all time, and you could learn anything. There was, I don't think, from what I've been told, there was no limit. You could learn, you can master anything, and I'm like, yes, like this is what a game, any game like this or close to this should be. You know, like, you know, having freedom and all stuff, and you know, fantasy and all stuff. And you know, hearing the whole armor thing, I'm like, yeah, but why not do skills? You know, like a skill tree kind of thing, where you could start off as a normal character, and you just, you know, you can start off as one tree, and then you can go back to the other trees, or you know, master all these trees to learn all these skills to become the ultimate guardian. Because in my opinion, you know, from sometime during Destiny 1 or Destiny 2, I always believed that our guardian shouldn't be just one or the other. It should be all three at once. You know, our guardian should be the ultimate guardian. Our guardian can be anything, a hunter, titan, a warlock, not just one. He can be all three at once, you know. And that's one thing that kind of Prismatic kind of like showed that. It's like you know, you could be all the classes and also, and that's kind of, I guess, the same thing for the exotic armor. So you can have all the abilities from all the other classes, well, not abilities, exotic perks from other classes and all stuff. But like, again, limitation with Bungie is kind of because that's the issue with Prismatic that I have, is that there's too much limitation that ruins the fun out of the possibilities of these customization, you know. So hopefully down the line they do fix that, because yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah, it's a little complicated to explain. But my point is that if the armor thing is going to be actually a thing, I'm hoping Bungie does it well, like really good. Not perfect, because nothing's perfect, but you know, really good. I hope they do a really good job at it. If they don't, then well, Destiny 3 is going to be a shit show for a while, just like Destiny 1 beginning. But yeah, but my other concern is like if Frontier is the hint of a Destiny 3, I'm hoping that they will add another DLC before Destiny 3 comes out, like what they did for Destiny 1. They did Rise of Iron before Destiny 2 came out. I hope they do that, because one thing that I'm a little bit annoyed that they haven't added or did is that they haven't added the new, the new third subclass, dark subclass, and they haven't added any new variants of subclass supers for stasis or strand. So I'm hoping maybe in these upcoming episodes, I guess maybe after episode 1, maybe in episode 2 or episode 3, we'll get some new variants of dark subclasses. If not, hopefully maybe Frontier, codenamed Frontier, is the Rise of Iron for Destiny 2, and after that it's going to be Destiny 3. Because if you look at this, when they call it Destiny 3, codename Frontiers, like, wouldn't that make sense? But then again, who knows? Maybe they don't want to automatically tell everyone. It's like, hey, that's Destiny 3. Maybe they don't want to. I don't know. But like I said, it's all speculation. It's all a guess. The only thing we can do is guess, assume, hope, and pray, and see how it goes. So yeah. What are we gonna do now? Pretty much done talking about what I wanted to talk about. Now the question is what should I play now? Should I play some V Rising, or should I play some Destiny 2? That's a good question. Who's on? Who wants to play some Destiny 2 with me? No one. No one. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Who's on? Let me put it this way. Let me put that into darkness. Who's playing Destiny? I should definitely get some Helldivers. I definitely want to get back to Helldivers. Send a message up there, and I will send a message to one of my buddies, see if we're gonna do a raid tomorrow or not. I do want to plan on doing a raid tomorrow, because I want to do a raid. I do want to do me a raid. Alright, I'm kind of want to know what I kind of want to jump onto some Destiny, but I also want to jump on Re-Rising. I'm conflicted. I want to do one or the other, but I can't do both. So tough. So tough to choose. Just like. Alright, good. I say let's just jump on some V Rising for a little bit, and then I guess we can jump on some D2 later or tomorrow. I don't know. I might wait for tomorrow. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm conflicted on what I should play. No, I don't think I don't know. Should I jump on the V Rising RP server, or should I join on the other server that I joined? That's one thing I'm not sure. Because I jumped on earlier today. Let me change the thing. V Rising. That's new. Let's close that. I think it was on, which server was I on? I was on this one. Okay, so I guess we're on the RP server. We were on the RP server. But yeah, I was on RP server earlier today. Sorry. Sorry, just one. Sending a message to someone on PlayStation. But yeah, I was on here for a while ago. Tried to kill a certain boss, but you know, as always, that didn't work out. Also, wait a minute. Oh no. Oh. Do I have to? I think I have to. No, I don't. I had to kill this. I had to kill this one. Okay, for some reason my brain thought I had to kill the witch. But I'm like, no, wait, I don't need to. Alright, let me put this on because I don't like this armor at all. It's terrible. Oh, shit. Okay, that's better. Muffled man in the distance. Yeah. Down there. One thing that's a little annoying with this server, in my opinion, is that the gathering rate. I say that, and I have all this over here. Well, it's a reason for it. Put this over here for now. What else? All right, need to put this over here as well. Like that's another thing I'm a little bit annoyed. I had to make, because this is Ghost Crystal Spectral Dust, but I need Scourge Stone to make it. Stupid. Stupid. It is stupid. I need to get a lot of gloom wood. That's gonna be fun. Also, I should put away the hood because I'm gonna be running around. I don't have time to do the whole hood character stuff. Oh yeah, I don't have the character. I need to kill that guy. Right. So I was trying to kill a certain boss, the Old Wanderer, but of course, due to everything being so damn annoying in the forest, needs a level 66, so it's gonna be tough. But I need to kill him because if I don't kill him, I will be pretty much screwed. What to do, what to do. You know what I'm gonna do? Even though I'm not gonna be excited for this, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try this one more time. Even though I know it's not gonna work because my luck is so awesome. Looks like I track it. Duh. I'm going to try and fight this guy again. Though we done this last time with some help and we got nothing. And I had a whole big giant fit about it. I'm still in a fit on that because I'm still pissed about it. But we're gonna try it again. Before we do that, we need actual potions. Don't want to forget about that because we need that. Also, we do need the right stuff. So let's do. I do have that, so we'll use this, of course. Use this, and then of course magic that. Excuse me. I don't need this. I do need some of this. That's another thing I lost. Yeah, that's what I lost. I forgot about that. Yeah. Now I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be on here. Jeez.
I am missing key ingredients.
Here's more plants. Nothing. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything because I already said too much. I'm not gonna say any more. But I just, yeah. Yeah, how much blood do I still have in here? I still have a good amount. Still have a good amount. Oops, this is the wrong cupboard. Alright, let's take this one. We need more.
I require more resources to make that.
Okay, while that does its own thing, this back in here. Let's see. Wonder what happened over here. Does this guy have another base over here? Unless he hasn't been out for a while. Jericho. Cal. Did he move? I think he moved. Yeah, he must have moved. Velvet has 2 bases. Interesting. Silas. I don't even know if I ever met Silas. Same thing with Radagast. Casimir. Never met that person. Valeria. Chester the Jester. Never met him. Tourmaline. Met her a little bit. Yeah. Anyone on? Nope, still no one's on. That's funny. I think that's quite hilarious. I think it's quite hilarious. Don't you? Don't you think so? I think it's hilarious. Absolutely bonkerly hilarious. Alright, right. Hmm. Should I use this one or should I use a different spell? Hmm. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with this one. It's better. Also, should I? I don't know if I have enough fishes. I need to buy more fishes or something. I might need to. It's another thing that I think V Writing needs to work on is more fishes. Or more ways to get fishes. Because the only way to get fishes is fishing or buying fishes from vendors. Or sellers, I should say. Ooh, 26. Do I have any fishes that someone can have? Oh, she has 10, 20. It might be something, but not a lot. That might be something. No. So eat this, have him eat that. Then do that, and then have him eat that. See if that works. Doesn't, well, damn. Oh, works. Oh yeah, I forgot about the potions. Don't forget about the potions. My silly boy. Don't forget about the potions. Also, do I have Snowflower? Snow. There. Now we are somewhat set. Now we'll see if we get farther, get close to beating the boss or not. We'll find out. We will find out. I gotta say, I really would like, I'd really like to have a lot of, would like to gain a lot of XP from fighting these bosses, but, well, fighting this boss, but you know, bullshit. Yeah, setting bullshit. Or whatever you want to call it. Still in your bullshit either way. Alright, let's do this. Oh shoot. That's close. Oh, what the hell? No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, you. I got him half health, bro. Half health. I was so close. Ah, that's disappointing. I lose all my XP. Sucker. Well. I could beat him. Could beat him. Am I going to beat him? Ah. I don't know, bro. Let's see. Man, yeah. It just sucks. Like, I really want to kill this guy and farm him, but at the same time, he doesn't give me a lot of XP. That's like the most bummering thing ever. I'm saying that right? I don't know. Just, it bums me out. It bums me out. Maybe if I'm at level 66, maybe I'll farm him again. I don't know. It's just, I just don't like wasting my time on a boss I can't fight, or I'm just not gonna get a lot of XP, you know? That's one thing I'm really annoyed right now. Because I really want to kill this boss and get the XP I need, you know? XP I want, I need, so I can, you know, get to level 66, 70, you know, whatever the cap is for this week, because for some reason the admin wants to make a cap, a level cap for some dumb reason. Yeah, I think it's stupid, but whatever. Yeah. Why do I stay? I don't know. I question that myself. Tourmaline is online. Cool for her. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, it's like what's with the thing? I'm not seeing any oh yeah, 10 hours. What's with this? Rift incursion status starting in 10 hours. Did they change it again? Cause like literally I don't understand this bullshit. Why they keep doing this? Why do they keep doing this? Like seriously, 10 hours? Why? I have so much money. I've been saving it. Look at my character. Pissed off. He's pissed off. He's absolutely pissed. Like me. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do, you know? This is just stupid, you know? I might just have to just, yeah. Yeah, like like I literally have talked to this. I literally have talked to them about this, and all they say is to farm mobs. Are you insane? The only time you farm mobs is for resources, materials, and all that stuff, not levels. Like the only time you farm mobs for levels is if you're level 1 or 0. That's the only time you farm mobs, dude. If you're so level you can't find anything. But at the same time, either way, it shouldn't be taking this long to freaking level up, you know? But yeah, the only bosses I can think that I could probably kill would be this guy. He's level 66. The issue with this guy is that, one, he moves around, he doesn't stay in one place, and he doesn't fight you. He pretty much just runs away from you. So it's kind of pointless to fight this dude. Ugh. Man, it's so annoying. Fighting this guy would be the worst. I don't even know what he does in brutal mode, but he probably is more annoying than usual. I don't know what to do, dude. Like it's just frustrating, you know. I wanna kick some ass. I want my character to kick some ass and get leveled up and stuff and be stronger. But it's kind of hard to get stronger if it's gonna take me forever to get strong. You know, it feels forever. It feels like it's gonna take forever. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of frustrating. I need to kill this guy to get this. I need to kill this guy to get these two things. I need to kill this spider to get this and this and this. And then I need to kill this guy so I can make these. Toad form doesn't really matter. Then I need this guy so I can make some silver ingots and have this and have that. But of course, you know, silver ingots are kind of locked off right now because, you know, Silverlight Hills is locked out, Boomrun's locked out, so I can't really do anything at all. And really, I don't want to waste my time doing nothing. But at the same time, I'm just lost interest. Pretty much have lost interest in this shit, dude. I have lost interest in this bullshit. I don't know. Pretty frustrating, I just gotta say. Really pretty upsetting. Upsetting, frustrating, whatever. You know? So I think I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna end the stream. I did my talk, my conversation, my thoughts, blah blah. I'll make a video of it the best way I can, but like I said, pretty busy, so it might take me a while. Take me a year. I don't know. Hopefully not a year, but then again, who knows? I forgot that I wanted to talk about Dragon's Dogma 2. I wanted to make a review on that, but I haven't because I forgot about it. So I'll try my best not to forget about this or before this, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to end.